Stadium in Eugene. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Hurricanes will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Davison. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. On the run, it's Hill. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Ducks are in the hurry-up.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game.
Here we go, ready. Black 14, Black 14, ready, go. Go.
To the ground with the back. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Dante Moore unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Got enough for the first. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. This third down a little longer after that penalty. On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
Ready, go! Go, go! Where did he go?
He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. Flying down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
The run inside. It's Davison.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready.
Maybe a crease. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing. You better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Moore. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They're dealing with a second and long. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that's that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. You saw it right there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. And that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again. Lots of room to run. The 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Canes! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Kick coverage team was ready in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take the knee in the end zone. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Davison. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. He's got it again. Plows through the defense.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Moore with the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Here's a 1st down, but there is no time to lose as this offense gets to the line quickly.
Now, when you're in plus territory on 4...
Here's a little room there. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Moore. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. It's complete to the right. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Canes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And it's caught! Touchdown, Miami!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He's going to take off. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Mensah. Rushes on him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. This time he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. They're
at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession. It's crazy.
running inside. It's Fletcher. Makes it past the marker. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the counter. Oh, better look out. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Throwing, Mensah. Escapes the pressure going right. Could be an out. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes.
And it started with their offense. They put them in a bind, man. They're already trailing, needed a good possession here in this third quarter to cut into the lead. What do? They turn the football over, short side of the field. Their defense doesn't hold, and this game is getting out of hand.
And he made the extra point without problem. Coming out with it, it's Hill. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
More play action. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. More to throw for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Ducks in the hurry up. I love the bootleg call on 4th down because even if you know... Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go play action with Moore. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Ducks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time. Oh, it's a fake. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete. And fake punt is a wash. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. Here's Mensah to throw. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble and throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Fires complete on the crosser. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Brown.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Gives it on the option. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Throwing more. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Maybe some room here. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. What a play by this. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and they blocked it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Tight end now in motion.
Go!
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. Run the gun on third down, Dante Moore. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in...
And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I'm a quarterback. I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump back on the ball.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. A first down run in the red zone. Thanks. Oh, the hops. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
So Miami signals for a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Here's Moore to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hill. The Ducks will hustle to the line. The run inside, it's Hill. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Moore from the gun on third down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Quarterback making checks. Fourth down, Moore. Fires to the wideout. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the fourth quarter and just call his name.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. And the ball's free in the backfield. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And listen, the defense has made it a priority to try to rip the football free. You saw them that time really trying to go for that turnover, but nice job breaking tackles, really good ball security by the running back.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. There's some room.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing.